Welcome to another episode of LB Says. I'm your girl LB. So tell me, what would you do if your husband has a new friend that's a young lady, young enough to be his daughter? Well, that's the question on tonight, LB Says. Dear LB, I've been married for 3 years now. About a year and a half ago, my husband started talking to a lot of new people, mostly women. And just recently, he's been lying to me about how much he talks to this one girl. He swears they're just friends. I don't trust him. He lies about talking to her and seeing her. She's young enough to be our daughter. Should I fear for the worst? Yes. Yeah. You should fear for the worst. And you know why? You should fear for the worst? Because your husband is out there making new friends while he's married. So when did that become acceptable in society? Baby, this is your husband, not your boyfriend, not your close friend. Are you out there making new guy friends? I'm sorry, did you leave something out? Do you live in an open marriage? Sounds like your husband lives in an open marriage, but he just didn't tell you. I had to learn this, so allow me to share this with you. A man will only do what he can. And let me tell you something, you are allowing him to do a lot. I don't know a woman living that will allow her husband to be out there picking up new women and putting labels on them saying, oh, this is just my friend. Well, since it's just your friend, then friend need to come over and have dinner with the family. Don't you think the wife need to know all her husband friends? No, baby. This girl is becoming more than a friend. And also, let me share something else with you. The general rule is if a younger woman is chasing behind an older married man, she's looking for someone to take care of her. So I'm going to assume that your husband has a job and maybe even a little pocket change to go along with it. Okay, maybe he's going through a midlife crisis. I don't know, but what I do know is that he needs to be knocked back into reality. Sometimes we're caught up in this whole thing about a man gonna be a man because that's what society tells us. But you know what? That's not true. There are so many real men out there taking care of their business, loving their wives, taking care of their children. They're not out there running the streets. So I know they exist. But a lot of times the media is only showing us the cheaters, the men out there doing whatever they want to do. But that's not true. And then sometimes, unfortunately, women, we have to take responsibility for what we're doing. What this person is doing who sent this question in, she is closing her eyes to the truth and she's trying to justify it. There's no justification. A married man should not be out picking up new women and putting labels on them as a friend. Stop the madness. Remember, I can't tell you how to live your life, but I can give you something to think about. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.